Today on You're Buying a Home with Silas Lindenstein, we're talking about buying during the holidays. How putting an offer in on a home on the holidays can save you thousands of dollars. Hello, everybody, and welcome to You're Buying a Home with Silas Lindenstein. I am your host, Silas Lindenstein. Welcome to episode number 13, Buying a Home During the Holidays. I'm very excited about today's episode. Today's episode is a way that I started in real estate, and I'm going to give you a big tip today. But first off, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you to the listeners all over the country that are listening and emailing me, and everything is really exciting to get. The numbers we're getting to this are blowing my mind, and we're reaching so many people, and I'm so thankful that people have tuned into this podcast to get educated and to be empowered in the home buying process. And just thank you so much right there. I do want to say, if you are listening to this for the first time, I am Silas Lindenstein. I am a real estate agent in the Seattle, Washington area. However, even if you aren't in Seattle, this podcast is for you. It's about educating and empowering home buyers across the nation. We will talk about a variety of things on this podcast. Some of the terms may be a little different in your state, but most things are the same, or they translate really easily. And you can ask your real estate professional about things that I talk about in here if you're not sure. And if you are one of those home buyers out there around the country that are looking for a real estate agent, you still haven't picked one yet, go ahead and email me. Email me at silas@silasgetsreal.com. I may have somebody in your city. I have some hand-selected real estate agents in cities around the country that I do refer out to people, and it helps support this program, and that's it. So message me, Silas. It's SILAS at silasgetsreal.com. Real like real estate. Okay. So there we are there. And if it's your first time tuning in and if you just want a step-by-step process to buying a home, if that's something you are looking at, go to the first 10 episodes. The first 10 episodes are step-by-step, sort of in order on how to buy a home. And then from there, we've just been tackling different certain topics that you might run into. And because I am recording this on Thanksgiving weekend, just for reference sake, I am thinking about, it's the weekend before Thanksgiving, and I was thinking about my first home sales. The first home sales that I did for people landed on holidays, not even like official holidays, all of them. They were like 4th of July weekend. That was a great one. Mother's Day is a great weekend. Even though it's not an official holiday, it's a kind of holiday, and we'll talk about that. So here's the advantage. Buying on a holiday weekend. I think the initial reason some people will list a home on holiday weekend, like especially it just went out, holiday weekend. They're like, oh, well, it's a weekend. People will have time to come and look at the house. And so it gives us extra time. I don't think that's a good strategy most of the time. Maybe in some select positions, but just most of the time it's not good if they're listing a home. But it's great for buying. Here's why. On these holiday weekends, people are off. They got to go do some things with their family. So they say, this weekend we're gonna, we got to go make some turkey, make some gravy, maybe watch a game or something. And then, nobody's expecting to work on Thanksgiving, so no agent wants to take you in on Thanksgiving. They probably don't want to. But the next day you got Black Friday, and then you got to there's some people in town that I got to go see, and your brain is all over the place. And if you're not desperate for a home, if you're not if you're not your home, you were renting and you need to get out by the end of the month, so you're panicking because you need a place to live. If you're not in a situation that's involving panic or a super sweet urgency, a lot of these home weekends, people just don't go out shopping. Mother's Day, that's one, people go out of town to go see their mom. Now Father's Day, not so much, but Mother's Day, everything revolves around mom, what mom wants to do. So unless she wants to go see houses, that is not going to be the priority for the weekend. So what happens is when less people go to see a home, there's just less multiple offers that can come in, or no offers. Sometimes that happens. I remember doing an open house on Memorial Day weekend, I think it was. And I just didn't think about it because my party that I was going to go to was on Monday, not Sunday, and I'm there Sunday, and nobody came through. It was just a horrible open house. It's a horrible open house. And what you want to do to get the prices high, what the listing agent wants to do to get high, is get as many people in there as possible. More people come in to see the house, the more offers you'll get, the higher the selling price will be. So if people don't go through the house, and you're one of the few people, so like, let's say this weekend, if I go in on Sunday, whether the house is new or not, especially if it's been out there a couple weekends already and it's not off the market yet, I'm not waiting until Monday. I'm putting that offer in Sunday or Saturday, whatever day I went and saw it and I like it and I want it. And you've increased your odds greatly on getting a home. So I guess the takeaway I want you to think about is not necessarily to wait for holiday weekends, but if you are shopping for a home and you're looking for a deal and you happen to be around a holiday, skip the barbecue instead of, or come to the barbecue late. So many people this weekend are going to be so caught up in how do I save $100 on getting a new TV that, well, and then you are going to go out there because you listen to this podcast and you're going to save thousands of dollars on a home. Okay. So that's your Black Friday. Okay. And now translate this to any other holiday through the year. Don't call an agent on Christmas to see a home. That's not nice. Just wait till the next day on that. But talk to your agency when they're available and go get this home on one of these weekends. Hopefully they're in town. And like myself, if I'm out of town for a weekend, I usually have a backup agent to cover me. So I got my friend Gina, or got my friend Stephanie. If I'm out for a weekend, I can call them if you have to get in to see a home, and they will show you the home, and then I can write up the offer remotely, or work something out with them. Don't ditch your agent because they're gone for a weekend. That's not a nice thing to do. Okay, let's be clear on that, because the holiday weekend, don't just ditch them. Just communicate with them and write up, on who would write up an offer if they're out of town on there. So anyway, get out there this weekend, go find a home. That's my message today. So that's the program. That is the program. Short and sweet today, to the point. This is why holiday weekends will save you lots of money. Thank you so much for listening. If you are in the Seattle area and you're looking to buy or sell a home, please give me an email at Silas. Yeah, give me an email. I don't know why I said it like that, but send me an email at silas@silasgetsreal.com, or you can text me at 206-351-9230. And of course, if you're liking this podcast, I would really appreciate if you went on iTunes and rated it, give it some 5 stars, leave some comments. That helps so much. That helps so much. Maybe, get up there. I'm probably going to get a sponsor for this show. That'd be wonderful. That'd make everyone happy. So I don't have to kick them out of the house whenever I want to record a podcast. Get a sponsor for this. So please go rate it and share with your friends and all that business. And that's my baby in the back just yelling at me. He's like, Daddy, come on, play. And I got to go play with him right now, okay? So you go shopping. I'm going to go tickle a belly. Okay. Thank you so much. You're awesome. We out.